Hey everybody, welcome to this weekly vibe forecast session. And I've probably been saying this every week since this autumn has begun. And I'm doing that because I missed autumn, y'all. I probably wore my hoodie outside twice and now it feels like winter. And I live in the South, so make that make sense. But I don't know. I've been feeling like there's some big changes coming where you're gonna get some clarity. Um, like there's been so much confusion the past few weeks, months. I would say right at the end of summer, shit started hitting the fan. And now we're like spent the last few weeks trying to catch up. Like, what the hell? What happened? How did we end up here? And then as we're getting ready to go into winter, before things freeze over and hibernate, before things are compacted under the earth, awaiting its rebirth, some clarity is going to come in. Because what you don't want to do is go through the winter with something planted that either in the spring you ain't going to see nothing for it, or something's going to grow that is crazy, okay, that you don't want. So, this time period now, right now, all the way to the winter solstice, is giving you a chance to really get clear on some things. Sorry, my music said we ready. But I just want to make this clear before we even get into the movement. You know, this is your time to get clarity so that whatever you're planting, so that it could be ready for you by the spring, is the right stuff and in the right energy and in alignment with you and who you have become or who you are going to be reborn as in this new year. 2025 went by so fast, y'all. We are already at the end of the year and it feels like the year just started. Like it went by really fast. But 2026, I feel like this is a year of new beginnings. It equals the number 10, number 1, new beginnings. So the end of this year is very important. And so it may feel like things slowed down as you hit autumn. Things started to move slow because now you're getting the grace to be prepared for the new energy coming in 2026. And for many of you, that energy is going to feel like you're on a chariot, just zooming into a life that you never expected to have. For others of you, most of y'all here, if you're in my channel, if you've been here with me every week, you've been doing the work. So you're probably going to hit 2026 and be like, oh my God. And everybody that used to know you, and I'm saying used to, because if they didn't go on this journey with you in 2025, by 2026, they're not going to know you no more because you're going to be someone else. And you may not even know them anymore because you've disconnected your energy from low vibrations. So this end of this year, take your time in deciding what you're releasing and what you're holding on to, but make a choice. Because by 2026, whatever you planted this fall, by 2026, it's already going to be taking root. Okay. And then by the spring of 2026, you're going to see what you planted. You're going to see how it manifested. And many of you are going to be overjoyed. Like, I'm seeing light workers winning lottery things that they didn't expect. They've been playing them forever. And then all of a sudden, boom. I'm seeing people getting recognized for work they've done that they thought they were overlooked for, getting some kind of recognition that leads to financial awards or contracts. I see somebody getting a contract with the organization or facility that is like lifetime contract. Like, you know, generationally, you're always going to have that income. I'm seeing somebody get a new car by 2026. Oh man, a real nice one. One that's going to make the car you got now or the car you used to have is going to look like nothing compared to this. I also see new houses. I see a lot of you guys moving into new places in the new year. And this is just channeled stuff that's coming in right now. Um, for you guys to start getting excited and hyped, because as you're in the energy of expecting these great things, they're going to show up. The issue that comes in with expecting is when you expect it to show up a certain way. That's how we mess up our manifestations. All you have to put out to the universe is, I expect prosperity and abundance, and let it show up. Because if you're going, I expect prosperity like $1,000,000, and then you don't get $1,000,000 in the way you expected. But if you paid attention throughout the year, you did accumulate $1,000,000 each month, but you didn't get it in a lump sum. So now you're like, I didn't get 1,000,000. That's what I'm talking about. Change your expectations on how your blessings show up, and instead focus on the feeling of already having attained it. All right, y'all? Now we could go. So I want to open it up with a visualization. This breath work I'm doing, you can do it seated, but I'm going to be showing you the movements because it's another addition to the STEAM routines. This one, though, is more about connecting to the element of air. Why? Because air is about clearing out things, moving the fog, clearing things out, moving things out the way. And it's really connected to the energy of communication. And I feel like this week, there's going to be a lot of communication that's going to make things clear as far as what you're going to be planting before the winter solstice. It could be clarity in your career, clarity in your investments, in your finances. It could be clarity in self-love, self-image. It could be clarity in your love relationships, in your family relationships, in your friendships. Whatever it is, we're going to call on this element of air today to bring clarity, to clear out any fog and confusion, and to ground us in the energy of positive communication. Okay? And communication doesn't just mean positive, I'm going to keep talking and you're going to listen. No. Positive communication means I'm going to say my piece, and I'm going to hold space for you to say yours. And I'm going to listen. I'm not going to sit here and wait to say what I already got in my head. I'm going to really listen, and then I'm going to respond based off of what you just said. That's healthy conversation. Non-healthy conversation is when you're listening, but in the back of your mind, you already know what you're going to say. Hurry up, finish what you're saying. I hear you. Yeah. So now what I wanted to say is, that's not healthy conversation, because people feel like just communicating, like, I got up the courage to say what I thought to this person. That's you releasing. But healthy communication is when you're able to bounce back and forth ideas, opinions, and really hear each other. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing this week. Clarity through positive communication. So let's do some breath work. First, I want to clear the space's energy. And I didn't know my V-neck was this low on this booba when I put it on, so I hope my titties don't try to join the show. During the session, they little tatas, so it might not be, they might stay in their corners. But guys, light your incense, your aromatherapy. This session, because we are dealing with the element of air, the air should have a wonderful sweet scent as you do this. Spray air freshener. If you don't got nothing, take some perfume, some oils, bring in let me think. Maybe shake some cinnamon somewhere, sprinkle something around that has a sweet scent. Rose water. I love Florida water. Been living by this since I was a kid. So it always works for me when I want to clear up my energy real quick, So it's very important to clear the energy right now, because what we are walking into this week is the energy of clarity. And if that ain't what this week is about, that's what we're manifesting. So get with the program. All right, y'all, don't mess up this manifestation. So with this all done, cleared the space, you can stand or you can sit. You don't have to close your eyes, or you can. I'm going to guide you through this quick movement and visualization that is going to assist you with being open to anything that's going to bring you clarity this week for your movement forward into next year. All right. Now, I never know where the hell to put this sage once I'm done. Let me stick it up here. Hopefully the whole thing doesn't burn. That happened to me one time. All right, let's go. And I'm willing to take the copyright hits. I was going to use some of my own original music, but it's not ready yet. So I'm probably going to get copyright right stricken, whatever. I'm not monetized yet. And honestly, I do this channel from the space in my heart that just feels like it's necessary to help light workers know you're on the right path. You just got to get into the right energy. And I'm here to help you. And at the same time, I'm helping myself. For air, we are starting here. Breathe in. Exhale. Really letting yourself feel the energy of air as it enters your lungs. Breathe in. And out. Feel the air as it leaves your body, but you're always confident it will return. Breathe in. Exhale. Really joining and bonding with the energy of air. Let it clear out your lungs. Breathe in again. Pure cleansing air. Exhale. Releasing anything that could be in the way of fresh air, new ideas, new energy. I'm going to take some energy from above, reach up, breathe in, bring it into your crown. Other way. Again. Repeat. Feel like you're standing amongst clouds and watching the sky clear. Exhale. You can see the blue sky as you are amidst these fluffy, white, inviting clouds. Breathe in. Exhale. Again, in. Filling up with lovely, fresh air and exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Feeling as if the air is carrying you, and exhale. One more time, energy from above. Bring it into your crown. Other way. Clear energy. Push it away. Energy that's not wanted. That's what you're visualizing, you're sending away. Step, clear it. Step. Now the next step, your feet are step, 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 step. Step from your heart out, 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 out. These are the hands. Okay, this is a heart clearing. Step, 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 step. Clear it out. Now we're going to take some love back into your heart. Open, bring it in. Open. This is open to receive love and light from Mama Earth and bringing it in. Open, bring it in. Going to clear the heart again. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is soul transforming energy and movement. Return that love back into the heart. Get that love from Mama Earth. Gonna do spirals that connects you to the air. So open your legs a little. You can bend your knees slightly. These are called spirals of infinite light. And what you're doing is shifting the energy in the air around you to reflect both yin and yang, that divine feminine, that divine masculine energy, balanced. Because you can shift your energy through movement, because movement affects your mindset. Return to how you began. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Bring air all up through your body. Breathe in. Open and let the arms go behind you slightly as you breathe out, as you're releasing what no longer serves a purpose in your energy. Breathe in one more time. In. Take it all the way up. And this, we are opening up to abundance and prosperity and love. Breathe out and just let the light and love of all of your spirit guides of the Most High just come into your body from the crown all the way down to your Earth Star chakra rooted. Just take a minute to reflect on the assistance you just got in clearing your energy and opening up to receive. And put yourself in this energy of gratitude, because everything you want is already yours. And what do you say when you have what you want? You say thank you. Okay, guys. Now we could get into this intuitive guidance. Why am I pointing my remote at the phone? Ain't that some shit? All right, y'all. Let's move this on over. Hopefully no casualties, meaning no crystals fall, no cards flip. Okay, hopefully we can see everything good from here. Hey, everyone. Wow, I look better than I thought. Okay. I woke up this morning and I felt like my face looks so like blah. Like, oh, I said, how am I gonna make myself look decent, even though I feel like meh. But a white head wrap does wonders, brightens everything up. Okay, I'm still trying to move closer. Here I go, making things worse. It's like everything was fine, and then I'm like, no, it's kind of crooked. And then I make it actually crooked. All right, y'all. Okay, Chantra Saber. That music is from Chantra Saber. I love them. That's just in case you were looking for the music for your own, on your own time. All right. This week, I'm excited for this week, but I don't want to get too excited because I remember being excited for last week, and last week was, I mean, it was all right. It was all right. But I really feel like this week, I think this week, y'all, this week, I feel like if you've been in any situations where you felt unclear, like I don't know the way forward. Am I supposed to move? Am I supposed to switch jobs? Am I supposed to be in this relationship? Am I supposed to leave this relationship? Am I supposed to ask for this amount of money, or am I supposed to accept what I'm getting? It's like a whole lot of things that have been keeping the tribe kind of like, what do we do? This week, I feel like clarity's coming in, y'all. I feel like clarity's coming in. Now, it might not be the clarity you want. Like, say, for example, you are confused about a relationship and you find out the confusion gets cleared up in a way you don't like. Like, oh, well, now I don't have a choice because this person is involved, or this person is this, and I can't, So just know that things are going to get cleared up, but it doesn't always mean it's going to be in the way that you want. But it will be good for you because with clarity means you can move forward. Also, something else new I'm starting. If you want the VIP card pulls, the VIL, as I'm calling them, very important light workers, I always give the information. You can always trust that even if you're not here for the live, if you sent your donation in, your cards were pulled. So you can always come to the live and check it out later. But something else I'm starting is called the dedicated. And those are the people who are dedicated to supporting this channel. So for example, if for at least a month or two, if not years, I've always seen you here live or whatever for my sessions. When you accumulate a certain amount of lives back to back that you've been here for, I automatically will put you on my list to get a card pull. Hey, Afua. Yay, I can see people. I always got to say that because sometimes I can't see none of the chat. And I guess because I'm not on a laptop, but they don't let me see the chat that good. So anyway, let's get into this week. Because I need to run to the store. And the person that's supposed to give me a ride, they be wishy-washy. So I got to make sure they don't try to be like, oh, no, not doing it. Hey, Nikki, I'm talking about you. So anyway, if you show up, let's take 4 deep grounding breaths, because during the movement, you're breathing, but you're not really focused on the breath. So let's focus right now. You could close your eyes. You could keep them open. You could put your palms up, open to receive any messages that might want to come through. Only light. I had to tell somebody this. They was like, one time I was doing the 4 breaths and I started seeing bad things. If you close your eyes and you're seeing negative things when you're trying to ground your energy, open your eyes back up and do the breath work. All right. That means you got some inner work to do. And at this time, to get grounded, you have to work on your external world for now and then work on the inner. All right. Well, hopefully everybody focuses on positive things. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your mouth or open them. First breath is to relax your body. Exhale. Feel yourself relaxing from the top of your head all the way down your spine, down your legs, down to the bottoms of your feet. Take another deep breath in. This breath is to connect you to the elements. Feel yourself rooting to the earth and your head space connecting to air. Exhale. Don't know why I struggle to say exhale. Breathe out and just continue to connect to earth and to the heavens. Take another deep breath in. Feel yourself glowing up, filling up with the energy of your guides, your support team. Exhale. Let go of any attachments to any beliefs, any ideas of how things should be, and open up to flow. Surrender. Take another deep breath in. Letting go, detaching, becoming more and more heart open. And exhale, letting go of any grief, any worry, any stress, any sadness, any anger, any resentment, any shame. We're letting that all go and focusing on the present moment. And right now, everything is okay. All right. You guys, I don't know who's here right now, but I am dripping with sweat. Can you not see my face? What the hell? Somebody here got an ancestor that is eager to talk. Let me wipe some of this sweat off. Give me 1 sec. This is crazy. Oh, there's my washcloth. My little sweat cloth. I keep on the side. Oh my Jesus. All right, y'all. I mean, I sweat when I read, but very rare that it gets this crazy during breath work. So yeah, those that are going to see this session today is ancestrally guided. This is the ancestors coming through. So whatever clarity you need this week, or anything that's going to transform or change in your life this week, talk to your ancestors. If you want clarity, did I flash my boob? I hope not. If I did, whatever. Anyway, I shouldn't say whatever, but whatever. Maybe to take the views up. Put in the comments, she flashes a boob. I'm a hot mess. I'm literally hot though. Anyway, I don't know, but just give thanks to your ancestors this week. If anything goes like really, really great and you weren't expecting it, know that they guided it. Know that they had a hand in it, because woo, that was crazy. I did the whole dance little movement thing without sweating, and I sit down and I'm dripping. So what we're going to do before we get into the day by day looks is I'm going to actually let you guys, I don't know if I'm not feeling like there's a full one collective focus this week. So I'm going to let you choose number 1, 2, or 3. I also feel like this week, choose yourself. I keep hearing that, choose yourself, and then what you want will come to you. So if you want a certain relationship, choose you. Don't chase. This is not the week to chase or force. Don't hit the person up. Yo, what's good? What's happening? Yo, I called you. Why ain't you called me? Blah, blah, blah. Anybody doing that this week? They're not in the flow. This is the week of surrender. All right. For this family, this light family. Now, other people, this may be their week for forcing and pushing. But for us, this is our week to sit back and let things come to us. If you get an opportunity to do something this week, to travel, to go out, to hang out, that opportunity comes to you, take it. Don't go out looking. I need something to do. I need something to do. You're going to get yourself in trouble. If an opportunity comes to you, take it. If you have a chance to have a majorly important conversation with somebody, take it. If you some new job is like, hey, we've been watching your work, we're interested in you. If you've been looking for a new job, go check it out. This week only, do not force. All right, y'all. That's the main thing I'm hearing is don't force. I saw home at the bottom of the deck. So it's going to be a lot with dealing with home this week. Changes in relationships in the home, changes in home. You might be moving. You might have to fix things up in the house, getting renovations done and redecorating. But I did see home as an overall for the collective will be a focus this week. All right. So, and I know that for me today, I was supposed to be signing a new lease to move. But when I went to see the place, it didn't look up to par. Like I have never, let's just say this, y'all, while I shuffle these up. I've never gone to look at a place, an apartment, and I saw a roach. I'm seeing a roach. You're supposed to be showing me to move in here, and I see it sitting on the wall, like down by the carpet. And I'm like trying to look like, is that? I know you're not about to move me in this apartment, and I see a roach. So now I'm in the air with it. Like, oh, they wanted me to come sign everything today. And my mind is kind of like, So I'm either going to be patient and flow, like tell them I don't want that apartment. I'll wait for another one and just surrender and hope that God is going to bring the place I'm supposed to have to me. Or I don't know, but this is focus on home, y'all. Whatever, you might just see things arising around the home. So pick a number 1, 2, or 3. I'm gonna give you a little bit of try to make this personalized. If you did pay for your own personal card pulls at the end, put it in the comments, okay? So I can know at the end that I have to pull cards. All right, I just got narrowed down to 2. So there's 2 different paths, 2 different focuses this week for you guys, not 3. Choose a number 1 or 2. For the collective, it was home, okay? Oh my gosh. And gratitude. They said, no, we ain't done with the collective. Home and gratitude. So I'll read this one. Get my glasses, reading glasses on. And it says the focus is pure-heartedness, humanitarianism, and unconditional love. Your power thought, I have so much. I'm thankful to be here. And I think that should be the affirmation for everybody this week. I have so much. I am thankful to be here. And when you forget you have so much, think about those who don't. You could go right online and Google up poorest spots in your country, and you will see you have so much. Okay. If that isn't easy for you, then start a gratitude book. Just write down 3 things you're thankful for every day. It'll put things into perspective for you, and you'll start to see how good you really do have it. And in the energy of gratitude, the universe says, oh, they like this vibration? Oh, let me give them more things that'll keep them in that vibration. And that's how you open to receive. Okay. Expect a windfall this week, y'all. Your generosity is paying off. So stay in the energy of gratitude, because there are going to be people who are going to be resurfacing in your life this week that are going to be resurfacing because they remember something you did for them or something you gave them. That's not for everybody. That's some of y'all. All right. Choose a number 1 or 2. Ancestors keep interrupting today. That's what when I felt the ancestors were going to be guiding this session, I said, oh, shit. Love y'all, but look, they got me. I'm mixing cards backwards, and because the ancestors, they like to play. They like to have fun. Mine, at least, sometimes they're funny. And also, they do what they want. So if I say 3 cards, they'll be like, if 4 is how they're going to get their message across, they're going to put 4. So please, my ancestral guides work with me and control all the energies that be so that we can get this message out quickly. All right. So 1 and 2's focus. You're also going to get a moon card, and I'm going to roll the dice for you. Okay. The moon card is because we have a full moon in Taurus on November 5th. Yep, this week. So if you've already been feeling emotions rising up, that's why. This is a super moon. We're 70% water. So super moons really affect the water on the planet because they're close. That's when the moon is very close to Earth. That means not only is it not a good time to be out in a boat in the middle of the ocean, but it's also not a good time to try to suppress emotions that want to come up. Because maybe under a regular full moon, you'll get subtle hints at emotions that need to be faced and dealt with. But under a super moon, oh, it's going to come out. So you want to be prepared. Okay. Yes, I have been too feeling emotional. I've been freaking like in it. Little things will set me off lately. Like I freaking wrote a song. And yeah, it was a love song, kind of sort of love song. And I watched back the video of me doing the song and literally cried. And I was like, Amina, what is wrong with you right now? But things are going to touch you differently because at this time, that supermoon is going to be illuminating emotions that you suppressed. So if you feel triggered, it's because it's something you were trying to kind of like bury. And now this supermoon is energy is like, look at it, look at it, look at it, feel it. That's the number one thing for this tribe is going to be feel it this week. Feeling it, feeling it. And that's where you're going to get your clarity. Paying attention to your feelings. Communication, yes, but what feelings does it trigger or awaken inside of you? And that's what you're really going to be looking at when it comes to work, living environment. What is being triggered in my feelings? And that's how you know what to do moving forward. So I'm going to give a moon card for each of those groups. One for the tribe at the bottom says the hunter's moon. That's interesting. This is actually the beaver moon we're going into. But it says this time calls for focus and strategic action, preparing you to pursue your goals with clarity and precision. And the key words at this time are focus, strategy, and action. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of changes happening. So yeah, I think that's where the action, the call for action is coming in. I'm going to also roll the dice for each pile, and I have my self-care dice here, which will let you know what is probably the most best way for you to take care of yourself emotionally this week and give you a little idea of what you may be feeling. All right, so take a deep breath in, choose one or two, whichever one pops up in your mind as that is the one. And for those of you who struggle to choose without an object, well, damn, Spirit said not that object. Okay, I'm going to give y'all an object. Okay, Spirit said no, not that one. All right, ones, twos, whichever one you feel drawn to. Okay. So let's start with my number ones. What is your focus for this week? Primarily money. Your focus is money this week, my ones. Okay. This could mean focusing on budgeting, or it could mean focusing on just money coming in. All right. I do see some connections that could boost your prosperity. Your keywords this week would be success, wealth, power, abundance. Your power thought is the universe supports all my needs with a surplus. And an action you can take this week is to clear some space in your house for success, for wealth, for abundance. You know, sometimes when you move things around energetically, it frees up space for stuff to come in. And newsflash, make plans. There's a waterfall of treasure on your way. Expect some unexpected money this week, my ones. And it says overflowing full moon. So you're really going to feel this full moon in the energy of, wow, this says abundance, completion, and celebration. Your efforts culminate in abundance and success. Celebrate the overflowing rewards of your dedication. So something you worked really hard on, you put a lot of heart and love and time into. It could even be a relationship. Whatever it is, this week, you're going to see it coming in abundance, a lot of it. All right, let me see your dice, and then we will get into twos. So my ones, when you need to relax and treat yourself good, cooking and baking seems to be something that mellows you out. And that's interesting because I chose one, and I do, when I'm cooking, I play my music and I'd be like chilling. Also, if you have pets, playing with your pets is a good way for you to stay calm and keep your emotions grounded during this full moon. Lastly, my ones, you got the sign of Aries here. I'm a one. All right. So this week is going to be very action oriented for you, where it's going to be like the things you do or the things you did are going to be, you're going to be getting the reactions from it. You're going through a transition this week with the number 5 coming through, meaning people are going to feel like they watched you go from one energy and transition into another. Hopefully you're transitioning into something up leveled. And we have the planet Neptune here. It's like dreams being realized this week. And also being able to learn the difference between something that's an illusion and something that is truth. I feel you're getting a lot of clarity this week, my ones, and abundance coming in based off of actions you've taken. All right. twos. Okay. My twos, your focus this week is going to be on travel. And that could mean traveling out the country, out the state, traveling and to hang out. It could be moving. It could even be moving. All right. Your keywords this week are flexibility, change, exuberance, and excitement. And your power thought is I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. And plan some kind of something to do this weekend, or some time for you to take a break and do something for you. I'm hearing. Let go and relax. You live in a friendly universe. So I do feel like this week you're gonna have some time. Just be flexible this week, my twos. Things may arise that it's like last minute. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Be ready for it, okay? Because they're letting you know you can just relax. You don't have to be so rigid. Like, this is my plan and I cannot switch. They're saying, relax. The universe is friendly. And that's letting me know your ancestors are giving you some grace this week to take a chill pill, to take a break, to choose your happiness, travel where you want to go where you want to go, be ready for change and excitement. Maybe somebody new is going to come into your life out of you going somewhere or going out this weekend or something. Whatever the case may be, yeah, there's some change, excitement coming in due to you being flexible. All right. So some unexpected stuff is headed your way. And you have new moon in Taurus. That's interesting because this is a full moon in Taurus. All right. Set intentions for long-term stability and cultivate material abundance. Well, both pals got abundance. Yay. And it says your keywords are stability, prosperity, and grounding. And with Taurus energy coming through for you, my twos, I feel like this week, really set your intentions about what it is you want to do in the world and what you expect. Because Taurus is the house of self-worth, value, gain, and money. All right. So if that's your energy this week, really, really know your worth and set your standards to match your worth and don't lower them. Even if it's a friend, like, could you just do this for me? This is my price. This week, you have to stand in your worth, because otherwise what I'm hearing is people are going to undervalue you, my pal twos. They're going to undervalue what you offer. So raise your prices, raise your standards, open up to prosperity and stability, because that's what's coming in. So set intentions for some kind of stability and the material abundance that you would need to have that stability. Also, you chose the selenite, pal. This is a crystal that cleanses anything that's around it, even other crystals. So I feel like for you at this time, I just see a cleansing energy coming through for you, where I feel like pal one has done detachment work, and now their issue is being open to an overflow that's coming in, not blocking it. My pal twos, I feel like you're still, you're still detaching. There's still some things that you have to learn to detach from so that you can have the stability and have that material wealth coming that you want. So set some intentions, all right? But I do see you getting, this energy is going to be clearing out things that you are overly attached to that are not good for your energy. So let's see, for my twos, how can you best relax your nerves, calm your emotions and everything this week? Y'all got cooking and baking too. Guess we all in the same vibe. So some of y'all must really feel cool and calm and chill when you're cooking or baking something. And what else? Meditation. My twos, meditation will also assist you this week with emotions that are feeling like they're bubbling up, and cooking or baking and making something. All right, let's look at your other dice and then we'll get to the day by day. So my twos, you got the planet Mercury coming through. There's going to be some communication this week. There's a need for you to talk this week, where maybe you've been kind of not saying everything that's on your mind. It's time. Yeah, we have the planet Uranus here, which has a lot to do with evolution. Things are going to be changing big time. And I feel like with relationships for you this week, you also have the number 9, which is about transformation and completion. So there's some things that are going to be wrapping up this week for you. This is why you were drawing a selenite to clean out debris. All right. And they're letting me know that this week you're going through a huge transformation, and it's going to involve communicating something you have to say, as well as knowing your full worth and value. Maybe you're going to have to state it to somebody. Whatever the case may be, it's going to bring a big shift and change in your life. Big shift happening for you this week. All right, let me get these out the way, and let's look at the day by day overall energy for this coming week that I hope is going to stay good vibe. Put these back in. Usually I would just throw everything to the side and clean it up later, but y'all, them cleanups be annoying. I'll be done, I'll be drained, and then I'm like, damn it, now I got to clean all this mess up. So now I'll be trying to do it as I go. All right, we are going to be using the Winding Path Tarot for the main days and the Rainbow Tarot for clarity. I always mention the cards just in case people are like, every time I come on here, she got a different set of cards. What the hell is going on? Okay, I'm back up just a tad. Sip my breakfast. I'm surprised I'm not getting card pulls telling me I'm not eating good enough. Oh. All right, let's go. So I'm going to start with today, as I always do, and see what the energy is for today. I'm not taking reversals this session. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I keep them in mind, but I'm really just going to read the energy. I'm really going to read the energy and the message of the energy of the day. So what is the energy for Saturday? Ooh. We have the Two of Wands. So today you might find yourself wondering and planning and setting intentions and focusing on your dreams. This is a good day for planning your goals, for setting your sights on where you want to go, what you want to do. This is a perfect day setting intentions. If you want to travel anywhere, if you want to go anywhere, if you want to change anything. With the Two of Wands, it's like focusing on what it is that really calls to you. See how she's looking out at the world, and she has that wand. The wand represents passion. The other wand is laid to the side. Why? Because that's the road she's traveled. So she's deciding to go towards her passion, even though she can't see, holding the world. She can't see where it's going to take her. But this other wand, she already knows where it's going to take her. So this is a good day for planning new ventures. Okay. Can I get some clarity? And I'm showing y'all the cards because I'm going to have them facing me. Because sometimes I move back, but I'm going to move up again. Sometimes I get mixed up like what day I'm up to. So, and I got to stop. I think I'm flashing my titty every time I'm fixing my dress. If I am, write in the comments, like, I mean, we done seen your nipple like 50 times. We feel really close to you now. Okay. Clarity for the Two of Wands, and your ancestors are back on. They are back. Whew, mine too. Let's get some clarity for this Two of Wands. The energy for today is the Six of Wands. Wow, going to be focusing on success. This is a good day to focus on things you want to succeed at. And some of you may find that something you've been working on, you're going to find out it was successful today. All right. But that's the vibe for today. And it's good. I like that energy. Let's keep it there. Succeeding at the things and projects we're planning for. What is the vibe for Sunday? Okay, I feel like that card wanted to come out. The Seven of Wands. Whew, gosh, y'all. I'm sweating. Okay. So the vibe for tomorrow is the Seven of Wands. And that's giving me standing your ground against anybody trying to shift you out of alignment from what it is you truly want. This is feeling like you're ready to fight for what you want. So the energy tomorrow, it could mean that there may be some opposing energies, people that either want some of your energy or want to stop you from whatever you are intending on doing. So don't give in to that energy. Don't give into it. Can I get clarity for that Seven of Wands? Why we have to stand our ground? We have the Lovers. Many of you may have a choice to make, and it has to do with a relationship. Okay. Some of you, it may not be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a job. But for most of you, I feel it is a relationship. The vibe for Sunday is there's going to be some focus on soulmate energy, who you feel drawn to, who feels drawn to you. And you may find you have to make a choice between more than one person, some of you guys. With the Seven of Wands here, I feel like there's a choice you're going to make or there's going to arise something you have to decide between that many people are not going to agree with the choice that you want to make. So you're getting a heads up. Any decisions you make on Sunday that call to your heart are divinely meant for you, and just stand your ground and hold on. Okay? Because you're meant to have whatever that choice is. Okay? Oh, all right. So that's Sunday's vibe. Ooh, what choices what's going to be the choice? I'm not going to dig too deep. Let's go into Monday. I'm just going to give y'all the vibe. Y'all need anything deeper or personal? Y'all know how to do it. Y'all know what to do. Send your donation or book a personal. All right. So that's Saturday, Sunday. Let's go to Monday's vibe. Wow. So standing your ground on Sunday brings you your wish fulfillment on Monday. This is the Nine of Cups. This is the card of wish fulfillment. That means something on Monday is going to make you feel like I got it all, or I finally got what I wanted, or this is exactly what I've been wishing for. That's the vibe for Monday. Let's get clarity. Knight of Pentacles. So it does feel like something or someone may show up on Monday that took a very long time to come in. The Knight of Pentacles moves slow. If you look at the picture, you can't even tell he's moving. The horse doesn't give you the hair's not blowing. You have no idea if he's moving forward or not. But the thing, when the Knight of Pentacles shows up, whatever he's coming with, he worked on that very well. And hey Mo, and that means when it shows up, it's going to be perfect, or at least in their mind, it's going to be something that can grow perfectly. So for some of you, this is somebody that could possibly be showing up Monday that you've been waiting for. For others of you, this could be a job opportunity that you've been putting a lot of energy into, but not seeing anything. Monday, you're going to see something like, oh, shoot. Okay. Something's coming in that took a long time on Monday, and it's something that's valuable. Okay. Tuesday's vibe. Am I going to shuffle? Should I shuffle again, guides? Okay. What the fuck, y'all? We just can't maintain a good vibe all week. So Tuesday, Eight of Swords. We feel stuck in something that we ain't really stuck in. What I'm hearing in the back of my head is, in order for this wish fulfillment to come in order for this divine matchup success that's supposed to happen with you in your relationships or in your career to manifest, there's something you have to release that you feel like you can't. There's something you feel stuck in that spirit is trying to show you. With the Eight of Swords, they're trying to show you that you're not stuck in something you think you are. It's the card of illusion. It's the card of telling myself there's nothing I can do about this, when really you can. If you look at the picture, is she really in prison? Or do she just need to stand up and walk around them damn swords? But from her view, it feels like there's nothing she can do. And that's the message, okay? There's something you can do in a situation that may make you feel stuck on Tuesday. Now, let me see the clarity of that. Do we get out of this, or are we just in a slump on Tuesday? The Emperor. All right, so there's a energy of independence on Tuesday. So I'm getting a few messages about the vibe for everybody. For some of you on Tuesday, you may be walking out of a job situation and deciding, I'm going to do my own thing. That's a good vibe day for it, though. If you can get out of the feeling of, I can't leave my job, then you can move into this energy of leader, boss. Some of you may feel like you're stuck in a position, and you may find that, surprise, you're not stuck, you're getting a promotion. But I do see with all these swords, there's something that has to be communicated. So speak up if you need a raise. Speak up if you want to start your own business and you're leaving. Speak up if you want a promotion. Otherwise, you saying, I'm stuck where I am, is all on you. Okay. That's even if you feel stuck in a relationship. For some of y'all, when the Emperor comes through, this is a baby daddy. This is your father. This could be somebody that's a boss or someone who owns their own business. This could actually be a person in your life as well. So for some of you, you may feel like you're stuck in a relationship with somebody, and others of you, you may feel stuck in a career. But what I'm hearing is that's a good day for claiming your independence on Tuesday, for standing up and saying, I'm my own person. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do my own thing, and know that you got the support of your guides behind you. Okay. And I'm not telling everybody to run out and get divorces or go quit their jobs. I'm just saying, if that has been something you've been wanting to do and you've been feeling stuck, like, I can't, you can. Okay. And the vibe is good for it on Tuesday. Wednesday's vibe. Whee! Yay! We have the Ace of Pentacles coming in on Wednesday, which I believe is the full moon. Wednesday's the 5th. Yep. This is the day of the full moon in Taurus. So it makes sense for money to be represented. All right. This is the Ace of Pentacles day. So Wednesday, the vibe is good for some raises, new jobs, new opportunities that bring in a lot of prosperity, relationships where you and someone come together is going to make a lot of money. Collaborations are going to flourish. If you're working on anything, Wednesday is a good day to get that project out there, or to push the project in the direction you want it to. It's also a good day if you are just looking for ways to make money. Stay in an energy of gratitude and watch money come from unexpected places on Wednesday, where you're going to be like, oh my God, this person just gave me this. All right. Clarity for Wednesday, the Empress. I love seeing the Empress. So I do feel on Wednesday, you may be feeling a huge boost when it comes to sensuality, loving on yourself, your appearance, want to upgrade that. And just loving on you. Any extra money you got on Wednesday, you might want to put some aside to take care of you, to love on yourself. But yeah, I am seeing like an elevation of feeling very divinely feminine. I feel divine feminine energy on the rise. So that could also mean creative. You might feel like doing a lot of creative work. Do it. Anything you work on Wednesday is going to bring in some prosperity. Okay. And I mean a lot of it. And it feels like a blessing, like prosperity that any prosperity is a blessing. But this feels like it's going to come in and you're going to be like, oh my God, Amina was right. But it's really just your ancestors. I'm just a good translator. Okay. It's really them. This week, they're running the show. Okay. Thursday's vibe. What y'all got for us? What y'all got for us? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Feel like I'm gambling with the cards. What we got? What we got? What we got? Okay. Thursday's vibe. Page of Cups. And doesn't he look so sincere? His old ass, but he's a page, meaning he's old, but he could be kind of immature and youngy. There's something with love on Thursday. Either somebody is going to come forward to profess, Or you may be feeling that energy like, today I need to speak my heart to someone. For many of you, this feels like somebody coming towards you. All right. But you have to be open for it. Let me get clarity on that, because the Page of Cups could also be um a child of yours. It could have something to do with children. So Thursday, maybe some of you will be working with some old souls, some kids. It's a good day if that's what you want to do, to play with your kids, to hang out with kids. They're going to be expressing gratitude to you in ways you probably can't believe. Thursday's vibe, you might just be like, oh my God, little Timmy, who's always a jerk, today was like, I love you. You know, that type of energy. Um, some of you may find someone you were interested in that you was thinking wasn't really feeling you. All of a sudden Thursday, they feel like telling you they loved you forever. Um, I'm seeing that it could be either way. Maybe you may be feeling that way too, but the vibe, it's a good day for starting small. If you need to have conversations from the heart with people, Thursday's a good day for that. Okay. And I mean like gentle conversations of the heart, not like if you want to spaz on somebody. All right. It's a good day for expressing love. Clarity, the high priestess. So they're not going to show everything for Thursday. Something magical is taking place on Thursday. You might feel it already, that something before it happens, but there's something being spiritually led to happen on Thursday. When you get the high priestess, it's tapping. It means like tap into your intuition, because we're not showing you everything. Thursday is a day where you're going to get some kind of offer, and spirit is going to sit back and watch and see what you do. Are you going to accept this offer? Is it worthy of you? Or are you going to lower your standards to accept an offer that's not worthy? Or are you going to miss an offer that's worthy of you because you're afraid that this offer might not be all that it appears to be? So, yeah, Thursday, listen to your inner knowing. And you see that center of her chest that's lit up? Her third eye is not even what's lit, it's her heart center. Follow your heart Thursday. Friday's vibe. Let's shuffle one more. Fuck. Let's see. Friday's vibe. Looks like something could be a little disappointing. I don't know why. For many of you, I'm feeling a new opportunity is going to show up Friday that looks like others that didn't satisfy you in the past. But Spirit is going to be trying to show you, like, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. It's not the same. Those other cups are empty. This cup is full. And it's almost like there's going to be an energy Friday where you might encounter familiar energy from the past. And it might make you kind of be like, this is something I experienced before and I don't want this again. But Spirit is coming through to say that it looks like it, but it's not it. So say, for example, you were working somewhere and you worked there for a long time, and maybe you quit. Sometimes you left, like, I can't work there no more. And then every time they called you back, or you just felt like, I'm gonna go back. I like working there. Oh, it's annoying, I'm leaving. Oh, I'm gonna go back. Oh, it's still annoying, I'm leaving. Now, by this fourth time, you're like, buck that, I'm not going back. I don't give a hell if they offer me $1 million raise. I don't care if they're offering me a furnished apartment. I'm not going back to that place. I don't like the way they treated me. But Spirit is saying the place has changed. It's not the same place. It may have the same name. It may even look the same, but it's not the same energy. And they're saying there's something that could come in on Friday that looks like what you had before, but it's not. And to open up a little bit, to let it in. I'm going to give you, well, let me see what the clarity is for that. Queen of Wands. Okay, there's something you're manifesting, something you're calling in. And I do feel like for a lot of you on Friday, you're gonna be looking real good. Maybe Friday and Saturday, because I almost said Saturday. But I feel like Friday, you are going to be looking masculine or feminine. Friday is a day where your looks are going to stand out. And not just your looks, but the magic within. Because the Queen of Wands is a master manifester. Like she walks into a space and the energy can shift. It can change. Or she's one of those energies that she walks in and everybody's looking or trying to act like they're not looking, but they see her or him. Same energy with a King of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to be really, really feeling good on Friday. But there's something, I want to get another card for Friday because we had such a good week. Why Friday are we not accepting this new cup that wants to come in? What is this? Can I get an idea what the opportunity is? Someone that hurt you or something. Damn it. 10 of Swords. So what may be difficult about the cup that's being offered on Friday is that it may be coming from something or someone that has betrayed you and hurt you to the point where you felt down and out. And you did your healing. 10 of Swords is like you went to the lowest of the low, but now you're getting back up. And in your getting back up, you're moving into your manifesting energy, your energy of knowing who you are, of feeling good in your skin. And here come this person or this thing. Hey, you looking really good. It looks like you healed from everything. I want to give you something else now. It's not like before. Now I see who you really are. That's kind of the vibe for Friday. Okay? Let me get a clarity for that 10 of Swords. Knight of Wands. This is people. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Some of y'all may be dealing with a feminine, an older woman that you're going to have to accept that they're not coming with the same BS. And some of you are going to be dealing with a knight, a masculine energy, somebody who may have been in and out of your life a lot, now trying to show up and be stable. And you might have trouble believing it because it looks like the last hurt. This is very specific. What the hell's happening? What y'all doing Friday? Some of you may be meeting someone new on Friday, but I just feel like be careful that you don't get into an energy of so stuck in the past that you can't see something new being presented to you, or you can't see something different that might kind of be similar, to what was before, but it's not. The Star, something that you're wishing and praying for is coming in on Friday, but you cannot expect it to show up or look or be acting a certain way, okay? You're getting a wish come true, all right? Something you had faith in, you prayed for, it's coming in. I'm also hearing on Friday, star quality, star power. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on this Friday coming, but it's like you're going to be in celebrity mode where people are going to be just looking at you, staring at you. You might be over the top, feeling extra attractive. Like people are stopping me like, oh, you look beautiful, you look handsome, or you look nice, you look good. That's the vibe. Hold on one second, y'all. Oops. Y'all only knew why I jumped up. I saw a car go by my house for a hot second. I thought it was my kid's dad. I said, I know he ain't trying to bring them back already. I know he ain't. That wasn't him. Look at my paranoia. All right. So anyway, keep the faith. Something is coming in on Friday or someone that you really, really hope for, a masculine or feminine. The masculine, it feels like sexual energy. You might really feel turned on by them and they might be turned on by you. The feminine, it feels like powerful, like just a powerful union. Maybe you guys will come up with ideas and things you want to manifest. But I do see, after having gone through some heartache, this energy Friday, you might be a little bit guarded. That's coming in, but your guides are coming through to say, relax a little. It's what you prayed for. It's what God, whatever happens Friday is divinely sent when you get the star. Okay. Ancestors said Friday is being governed by the Most High. Any more clarity you want to give me, God? God's like, just figure it out. I'm nervous because I am going out on Friday. A fool, you supposed to be there too. If we're still doing this, yeah. So what the fudge is going on Friday? One more card, God, for me. Girl, this is it. King of Cups. We're going to be dealing with some masculine men and their emotions on Friday. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know if that was just for me or for everybody, but I am letting you know there's some cups being served on Friday that may look like you've seen them and drank from them before, but Spirit is saying it's not the same cup. Okay. All righty. Let's get out of Friday. Saturday's vibe. I don't know why I shuffled again. Oh, that flipped on its own. We have the Strength card. You're going to feel very courageous on Saturday. You're going to be feeling like I could do it. Saturday's vibe is a day of feeling like I did it, or I could do it, or everything I planned to do, I manifested it, I did it. It is a day where you're going to be feeling very strong and courageous, and things that might have felt like they were out of your control, using your divine feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, is going to bring grace. So where something might feel chaotic, you staying calm and nurturing and caring and compassionate will calm everything. And that is the greatest form of strength, is being able to stay calm in the face of chaos. And that's not to say that Saturday is going to be chaotic. I don't get that. Queen of Swords, no, not going to be chaotic. Saturday is giving dominance, intelligence, and boundaries. Knowing how to say, I am going to do that and I will make it happen. And knowing how to say, not going to be able to do that and it's not happening. And that's it. Communicating your truth. So some of you may feel moved to speak your truth to people you were scared to speak up to on Saturday. That's a good day. You're going to have powerful energy behind you to back you up. Others of you, it could be just being strong and courageous and knowing how to set boundaries when it comes to others in your life. Maybe you're doing something Saturday where you're going to have to tell people like, nope, can't do that. Or okay and no. Okay. Let me get some more clarity with that courage card coming through in strength. We got the Hierophant. Saturday is going to be spiritually guided as well. A lot that goes on Saturday is ordained. So there's things that may occur that you didn't expect, but they were meant to happen. Also, there's going to be a lot of spiritual connections happening. People you're going to end up around on Saturday are going to be people who are spiritually connected to you in some way. All right. Whew. One more card for Saturday. We got the Six of Cups. Saturday is going to be very nostalgic. Maybe getting together with people from your past, people you've known for a very, very, very long time, childhood hobbies that you did that you haven't done since forever. Saturday is the vibe. It's the day to do it. Have the courage to get back out there. Like say you're a dancer and you haven't danced in years. Saturday, get up out there. Get the courage to dance and do it. It's something you're being spiritually called to. Somebody needed to hear that. Also, it could be anything. Get out there and do what you feel called to. It's something from your past that you're supposed to be doing now that is spiritually connected to you to be doing. And many of you, it requires you to be able to speak clearly or write very well, or just stand your ground and your boundaries, as in, this is what I'm doing. This is who I am. I do hear branding being important too for some of you out there. Get your brand together. What is your brand? What is your services? What are your services? Who are you? Why do you do what you do? And that will change a lot. Bottom of the deck, we got the Three of Cups coming through, the Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. These are all upright, and the King of Swords. Yes. This week overall, get together with friends. You're going to find a lot of good times happening with friends. And the people you spend time with this week are a part of your soul family. These are going to be people you're going to find yourself constantly doing things, collaborating with, joining up with, talking to, sharing all your life stories with for probably the next 3 years to 3 decades. Okay. The friendships that are coming in this week are replacing some that you had to detach from. All right. And you might have noticed some of them already easing in, like, oh, I'm spending a lot more time with this group of people or with this person, or I share more with this person and that person, and that was my best friend. Like, that's all shifting this week. Four of Wands, many of you may find you're moving, or you found the place you want to move to. Some of you may be finding your lifetime mate. The Four of Wands is about stability, home, marriage. So Take what it is that resonates to you. This is not a week to not let things change. The death card is here reversed. If you hang on to anything and you want to keep it the same way it's always been, that's going to be a fail. Three of Pentacles, good week to collaborate. And I've been hearing this for the last few weeks. Collaborations are important right now. The key to this light tribe's financial abundance is to partner with people, to work together, to ask for someone to help. To any collaborations y'all do is going to bring in a lot of money. So this is a good week to discuss them, get them things solidified. And lastly, we got the King of Swords coming through. Speak and stand in your truth this week. All right. Cut out all the bullshit, all the nonsense. Clarity is coming in this week. So don't allow yourself to be misguided by other people's opinions that don't know your life. Don't allow people to make you stagnant. Don't allow people to tell you that what you're saying is not nice. You're being mean because you are taking care of you and choosing you. This week, choose yourself. And as you choose yourself and you stand in your truth and your convictions without being cold and emotionless. No, we got the Empress here. So we're still giving love and compassion, but we're not playing that. We're not playing the same old games anymore. We're matured now. We have grown and we're going to speak our truth and stand in it. And that is the key to this week, is to open up to new experiences and to stand in your convictions. All right. I'm gonna have to watch this like I watch all the other ones again. But anyway, that's what I got for y'all for the week ahead. I'm going to pull a VIP card. Hold on. A VIL. I gotta get used to that because I just changed it, trying to brand my own little pick of cards to VILs. That's very important. Light worker. I gotta laugh because I hate when I come up with stuff and then it sounds over the top gimmicky to me. I'm like, if somebody else was saying this, I'll be like, that's so corny. Very important light worker. But for me, I'm like, so what? So what? That's what it is. VIL. All right. So if you did send in your donation for your card pull, please let me know in the comments. I'll be pulling a card for Sunshine. You're on the... Now I forgot what I called it. I said it in the beginning. People who are here every week live, you're on that list. You have to be here for consecutive... I forgot how many weeks I said. Y'all got to look back at the beginning. How many weeks you have to have been here live to qualify for a free VIL card pull. But I don't remember. You got to watch it again. Okay. If you are not on that list and you want to be, it's a $10 donation to my Cash App. My Venmo's been acting up. If anybody wants to use Venmo, you can, but Venmo's going to eat it up. They say I owe them $16 and I refuse. I don't know where I owe it from. So anybody sending money to Venmo, they're just going to take it. No, they're saying I owe them $12. Something so stupid. I don't even know. They overpaid for something for me. I don't remember. Whatever. So I've been doing just Cash App and PayPal. But if you have to do Venmo, whatever. All right. So I don't know if anyone else is here, but Mo, I have you on the VIL. You've been here live every week. Well, shoot. Let me see. A fool, since you're sitting here, I'll pull one for you. This is my gratitude for letting me shack up in the house for that weekend. Anybody else? If I don't see VIL in the comments, you will not be getting a card pull. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Sunshine. Let me get a little look at her week ahead on a personal level. What can she expect? I do see some kind of awakening. And you going towards something you're awakened to. Let me see. What's her focus this week? Did that flip? All right, we're just going to go with it. There's something that you want that's trying to come in, but you're starting to lose hope. All right. This moon is ushering in something for you, Monique. Something you've been waiting on. Three of Wands is like you're waiting for something. You've been expecting something to come in. You're just waiting like any day now. And you might not be able to see it, but you can feel something is coming that you're very passionate about. It's something that you've been praying for. And it could even be someone that's waiting on you, that's, waiting for you to come in. Whatever the case may be, with the Star card reverse, it shows there could be a lack of faith, starting to lose your hope and trust that something you've been waiting for and anticipating is going to come in. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's letting me know this week there's going to be a shift. Things are changing where you might have felt at the bottom of the wheel, like, I know something big is coming in, something big is about to happen, but I can't see it anymore. And I'm tired of waiting. I'm sick of being at the bottom of this Wheel of Fortune. I'm about to just give up and look elsewhere. Things are about to switch. You're about to be pushed to the top. The thing with that is it's going to bring in some chaos. Whatever you're waiting for, whatever it is that you want, that you're really passionate about, and they won't let me see. At the bottom of the deck, they're showing me the Moon card just to let me know it's going to come in this week, but it has something to do, that something with your feelings. You feel a lot about whatever this is. Four of Cups is under it, and then the Nine of Cups. It's like something that you've had before. I don't know if it's a relationship, but it's something you've had before multiple times and you were disappointed, but now it's going to show up this week different. It's your wish fulfillment, something you really, really, really want. Okay. But don't give up. They're like showing you like it's going to come in. You just have to get out of this past energy. It's like you're still hanging on to some aspect of the past emotionally, that they're like, you got to clear that out and do this healing in order for this new opportunity to show up. Okay. Yeah, because the Tower is here. Whatever it is, it could cause a little chaos. I don't know if it's a move, a joining of families, a breaking up of something. They're not showing me anything. They're just letting me know that whatever is coming in that you've been waiting for is going to come in, but it's going to come in and shake shit up. So for a minute, you might feel like, this ain't what I asked for. But at the end of it all, you have the world, meaning it's bringing in a new cycle, a new beginning. So something you've been waiting for that you was losing some hope on is about to shift energy. Maybe it wasn't ready for you. It's ready now. But when it comes in, it might cause a little chaos. Things have to change up and switch up in your life. But at the end of it, new energy coming in, new beginning. All right. This is all in this week. So good luck. That's your week ahead. The healing work, it looks like from an experience you had that might have hurt you several times. Maybe it could be a love relationship that wants to upgrade now, but because of you still having some scars from past relationships, it could be slowing it down from coming in. Not saying that the person, your mate, is slowing down. It's saying God is saying it's not divine time, because Monique still has these 3 cups sitting on the side that still affect her sometimes. So she can't really see the new one coming in clearly yet. And if you did see it, you would treat it like the other cups because you would expect it to be the same way. So there's something with, it could be love relationships, it's cups, it's emotions, some 3 things or some things you put your heart into that didn't fulfill you back, that make it a little difficult for you to expect to be fully fulfilled with this new shiny cup. And they're trying to show you like, you have to just see where there may still be some pain from past relationships, not necessarily even love. It could be friendships, family, that cause you to feel like it's going to just keep repeating. And once you're able to see like, oh, something new can come in, even though it might look the same, it's not, then the newness can come in. And that's what I got for you, girl. Book a reading if you need more. All righty. A fool. Let's see. I'm gonna use a different deck. I'll use the rainbow deck. What does she need to know for this week ahead? Okay. Woo! Your changes are coming in quick, like they're jumping cards out at me. The Queen of Wands, Temperance, Judgment, Ten of Swords, the Hermit. The world. Everybody got the world coming in. So a lot of new energy coming in this week. All right. By the end of this week, you might find yourself feeling more emotionally stable. You see a new energy coming in, and it's putting you into this vibe of the Queen of Cups. So whatever this new cycle is beginning this week for you, it's going to get you into this energy of feeling very emotionally good. We got the Queen of Wands here too. So there's something with your looks this week, and you're feeling empowered with how you present yourself. So pay attention this week to how you step out. What I'm hearing for you is this week, your image is going to be important to go along with what you want to attract. So if, for example, you want to attract in work as a dancer, an African dancer, then wearing African clothing this week will shift the energies. Fashion designer, pay attention to your colors and how you match up. Well, you know that. But they're really saying your appearance is going to be a lot of what makes you feel good this week. And also with you feeling good, it's going to attract in stuff so that you don't have to chase. With temperance here, there's some kind of harmony and balance that's trying to come in. All right. And I don't know if it's a person that's going to be bringing that in for you. It just feels like some kind of awakening is coming in this week with judgment and temperance. There's some kind of awakening coming this week that's going to bring some kind of peace and balance and harmony. Okay. With the Ten of Swords and the Hermit here, I'm getting either someone coming towards you that spent a lot of time alone because they dealt with hurt, or you have been spending a lot of time as the Hermit due to past hurt. Okay. So I want some clarity. These are a new card deck to me. I just wanted to try it out. I'm going to pull some from this other deck for you like I did for Monique and see if there's anything else in regards to what this is. Okay. So what is this energy? Can you give me a little clarity? Those new cards are a little vague. All right. Something making you happy this week or someone. You got the Sun card. Got the Ten of Cups. Something shifting in your love life this week, girl. Okay. Two of Wands. Yeah, something is shifting this week. You're welcome, Mo. And I was joking. You know, I couldn't do car ride exchanges for them reads. All right. So we got the Sun for clarity for you. You got the Ten of Cups. What is all of this new love and joy coming in? The Page of Cups. And somebody professing to you this week. And the Seven of Cups. All right, girl, this week you got some options. You got some choices you're going to have to make. You got choices you got to make. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands, and under that is the Ten of Pentacles. Like, what the hell? You have some choices to make. We got the Lovers here reverse. Yeah. You're going to have to choose this week. Something is shifting in your love life. Yeah, you're going to awaken to some kind of awakening is going to happen. That you're going to be like, this feels peaceful and harmonious to me. This does not. This feels good to me. This does not. All right. And that's what they're really telling you to focus on. You spend enough time alone. There's somebody coming towards you that has done the same, been by themselves for a long time, might have been hurt, but now they're healing with this Hermit with the rainbow. Now they're through the storm. So now they're going to be showing themselves. Yeah. And they're going to find you very attractive. I do see a new beginning for you coming in this week with love. Somebody new. Somebody new. Somebody new. Does not feel like the same old, but I'm going to get clarity because this is a page. So it's somebody that they're coming with a little something. It's not like they're coming and going, I'm in love with you. They're giving you a little something. Like, hey, I like you. I'm feeling you. And then you're going to be feeling like, oh my God, who do I choose? Is this someone you've been with before? Nope. It's the Fool card. Brand new. Taking a leap of faith. It's somebody new. So, girl, is it my friend? Okay, anyway. We got the Empress at the bottom. Yeah, going to be doing some creative work, some creativity this week for you. You're going to be feeling very creative. But Yeah, you got new love coming in this week, a new something coming in this week. I don't know who it is. I don't know where you're going besides us two linking up to go out. So I don't know, but that's why maybe they saying when you going out, Queen of Wands it, girl. Make sure you're putting yourself together in the image that you want to give off. Okay? That's what I got for y'all. I need to pull some for me. Shit. All right, y'all. Sending y'all light and love. Have a beautiful week. If I don't see you this week, if you don't live in New York, I'm going to be in New York this week teaching a workshop November 8th. But I will also be around and about Thursday, Friday. Friday night, though, I am linking up with some good friends. So, I don't know. Have a wonderful week. I know I am. I'm convinced it's all mindset. So if I could keep my mind focused on good times, that's what I'm experiencing. And that's what I'm going for. And before y'all go, subscribe to Goldieverse. I started a channel for my music. It's going to be not just my music, but it's also going to be a space for, I call it the light workers dumping grounds, where when I'm falling into my shadow and I'm struggling, I do video diary. I've been doing it for a while now, and I'm going to start posting the video diary with this. I'm going to have little censorship over names if I slip up and say names, but it's going to be a space where people can connect and say, oh, I went through that. I feel you. This is my experience, and share. Or here's a little wisdom when I went through that, or gaining wisdom or for my experiences. But my music is all connected. I wear many hats, but the same mission. And that's to show light workers out here that you're not going through the struggle alone. We go through it the worst. All these people that be all and they dark and negative and crying and oh, my life is so horrible. There's nothing worse than doing your best to be good and light and feel like you're still in the dark. And that's light workers. That's what we go through, because we get the hardest tests, because there's no way God's going to let you be a representative of God's light in this world and you can't handle the dark. Like what? You're going to become the next Satan. So pretty much we go through some rigorous tests in order to make sure we can withstand the dark and still maintain our light. And with my music, that's me on my line between the light and the dark. I rap about my shadow side. I rap about the light, So I hope you will all go over there, subscribe, sending around other people. I haven't put up my videos yet, but soon come. And that channel is really being dedicated to the memory of my friend Omen Sidney Brown, Grammy Award winning producer for like Ludacris, Beyonce, Drake, the list goes on. But that was my best friend at one time, my good friend, and the reason behind my music. So that's what that channel is going to be for. And I have a page on Facebook, so join that too. If you haven't signed up for Heart Work, there's still space available. I'm capping it at 11 people. So if you need that information, let me know. Book a personal reading. I'm available all day today, by the way, because no kids, y'all. Kids ain't here. And then once I'm in New York, I'll be available because no kids again. But I might be running all over the place. Anyway, hit me up. Y'all know how to reach me. Sending y'all so much light and love in your journeys. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Bye, y'all.